Were you still in custody?
Yeah, I was in jail here.
On December 15th, you were in Ingham County Jail?
Yes. No, in October I was in jail here for the open inside. December 15th,
Okay.
I was in Battle Creek.
Okay, so your new appearance date is February 3rd, 10:30 a.m. with Judge Flores. So both of your hearings are the same day and time in person with Judge Flores. And you've got both notices, is that right?
Yes.
All right, then I have no other questions. Ms. Williams, I'm sorry, Ms. Straub, if you would address bond.
Yes, Your Honor. Relative to those two factors, the first of which being flight risk, we do readily acknowledge that Mr. Williams has his main address in Battle Creek. However, he does have ties to the community here, as he represented. His mother lives here as well as his grandmothers, and he does actively interact with them. Relative to those failures to appear, Your Honor, as he mentioned, it does appear that he was in custody at the time that he was scheduled to appear for those issues. And so as such, we don't believe him to be an immediate flight risk. To the second factor of being a danger to himself or to others, Your Honor, we weren't able to really dive too deeply into prior criminal history, but the allegations for which he has those failures to appear, or for which those bench warrants have been issued, are not assaultive in nature. And as such, Your Honor, we would ask this court to impose a personal recognizance bond for him today.
Okay, thank you. So, Mr. Williams, it looks like actually when I saw you in November 21st of 2025, you were in custody at the time, and I asked you, I said, what's your earliest release date? You told me December 24th of this year, which certainly would cover that period, December 8th and December 15th, that you failed to appear for those dates. So I am going to grant you a PR bond because you were in custody, but you got to make this court date, sir. You got to. The only way you're going to get these done is if you show up on a pretrial date or a jury trial date, and not when you're just being arraigned for not being here. So I will set on the alcohol in public, it's a 500 PR. And on the trespassing, that is also a 500 PR. So when you come back to court on February 3rd, if you have proof that you were in jail, in custody, then that may be very helpful for you if the judge asks you any questions about why you weren't in court. That way you would have the proof that you were there. But in the meantime, don't miss any court dates and don't violate any state or local laws while you're on bond, Mr. Williams. Understood?
Yes.
All right, then, Ms. Straub, that takes care of this, but we have that one hospital arraignment. So you're all set, sir. Thank you. And tell me, do we have somebody over at the hospital to do the arraignment?
Yes, so the officer has the tablet up at the hospital right now. He's trying to get connected right now. He's just having some connection issues.
Do you know the officer's name?
Officer Alexander McLean.
Ah, yep, he's here. Let's make sure he's on.
I'll stay connected so I can enter it in the computer.
Oh, okay.
And unmute. Alrighty.
All right. Good afternoon, sir. I am Magistrate Milmore at the 54A District Court. Are you Willie C. Cole Jr.?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Cole, are you in the hallway at the hospital?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we're going to get you arraigned, but before we do that, we're going to have Ms. Straub. She is an attorney with the Public Defender's Office. She's going to be able to talk with you and give you some legal advice. You don't exactly have the most private setting there, but I'm sure she'll talk to you about that for a minute, okay? So, officer, you're going to see the word join pop up, and I'll tell you when it's going to come up here. Straub and Officer McLean.
Okay.
There you go. Just tap on the join. I'll be right with you, Mr. Kaplan. All right. There's someone here on a Google Pixel. I need you to unmute and start your video, please. Sorry for the delay.
Okay.
Can you tell me why you're on my Zoom this afternoon, ma'am? First of all,
Yes,
tell me
ma'am.
your name.
Hi, I'm Jennifer Lindeman. I received 2 citations and I was told to.
Okay, you were supposed to be here this morning, right?
Correct, and that's my error. I didn't get the mail. I didn't realize that that was something that was supposed to be for today. So when I called today to make payment arrangements, they told me to meet you.
Okay, yep. Okay, so we're gonna have you talk with the attorney. So
Okay.
right now, we've got a couple things that we have to do, and I apologize for the delay, but it might be another 30 minutes before we get to you. So don't hang up because we'll get your arraignment done today.
All right,
All right, thank you for your patience here.
thank you.
Okay, and you have Mr. Usmain, is that right? All right, Mohammed Usmain, you can step up to the table, please.
Magistrate, he is not a native English speaker. He had his brother here translating for him.
Yep.
He's okay to translate?
Yep. What language are you translating?
English,
English to
Arabic.
Arabic. Okay,
Arabic Sudanese, correct?
Yes.
okay. All right, will you raise your hand? Will you swear or affirm that you're going to accurately translate from English to Arabic Sudanese and from Arabic Sudanese back to English today?
Yes.
Okay, all right, so do the best job that you can. When he comes back to the next hearing, we will have an interpreter. Well, that's a professional interpreter, okay? So you can just tell him,
You have to interpret as she's speaking, interpret for him what she said. So you can interpret for him what she just mentioned.
Okay.
you can just tell him what we did. You can do that right now.
الكلام هسه كلمني أنا صحيح أي كلام يعني كده صحيح ولا أي كلام صحيح.
Okay, your name, sir, is Mohammed Adim Usmain, is that right?
Yes.
And your appearance, Mr. Kaplan?
Thank you, Your Honor. Jeffrey Kaplan, P74943, on behalf of the defendant who's standing to my left.
كده وسوى سوداء وعثمان الأسد هو سمعني على كده. Yes.
This is file number 24-037190T.
كده وسمعني على كده. Yes.
This is a bench warrant on a driving while license suspended charge from December 18th, 2024. Bench warrant issued because you did not come to court for a pretrial in May of 2025, May 6th. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's not the right one. Because I already talked to him since then. I saw him on July 1st. Okay, you were supposed to come back August 12th. Did you come back to court on August 12th with Judge Simmons?
What years?
2025.
2025. By 2025.
وانا ما عشان دي مره ريجستر فور لكن ما ده وسيله حاجه جديده ولا ده اخر مره.
He's saying he have court, he come back here and he doesn't know, so he have another court or not, but he been here one times.
Okay. I'm going to ask you some questions here. I've got to take care of this, so just sit down for a minute because this is. All right, Mr. Cole, we're going to go ahead and get you arraigned, sir. Your full name, as we spoke earlier, is Willie C. Cole Jr. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Let me ask you, are you on any medication this afternoon?
Not any done, no. I got asthma, Tylenol.
Okay, not yet. So you understand what's going on here right now? We're going to get you arraigned on a charge, on a criminal charge?
I understand being arraigned on criminal charge, ma'am.
Okay, and do you know where you are right now?
at the hospital.
Okay, okay. All right, then, Ms. Straub, your appearance, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Jessica Straub on behalf of Mr. Willie Cole Jr., merely for purposes of arraignment today. He has submitted an application to our office.
All right, thank you. All right, sir, this is file number 26-00083FY. This is a complaint in the people of the state of Michigan versus Willie C. Cole Jr. It is alleged that on or about November 17th of 2025 at 5329 Granger Drive, City of Lansing, Ingham County, Michigan. Count 1 alleges that you did make an assault or an assault and battery upon Christine Claire Gonzalez, a resident or former resident of your household and or an individual with whom you had a dating relationship. That is contrary to law. It is ordinarily a misdemeanor, but because you have a prior conviction of domestic violence on or about December 20th of 2000 and another on or about March 30th of 2006, that becomes a third offense. Maximum penalty is now a felony. Maximum penalty is not 5 years and or $5,000. A consecutive sentence may be imposed under Michigan law if the assault was committed in a place of confinement. Also, you need to understand that there is a notice by the prosecutor's office of their intent to seek an enhanced sentence as a fourth habitual offender, which means because you have 3 prior felony convictions, the maximum penalty on that domestic violence charge can be enhanced from what I originally told you. So do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, you have rights, Mr. Cole. You have the right to plead guilty, not guilty, or stand mute. You have the right to a trial by a judge or a jury. And at that trial, you can present or confront witnesses. If they would not appear, the court can order them to do so. You also have the right to a lawyer, and if you cannot afford one, one can be appointed for you at court expense. Additionally, you are presumed innocent, and if you are found guilty, it must be beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand that so far?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. You also have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or write can be used against you, and you always have the right to have a lawyer present with you at any time that you are questioned. Do you understand those rights, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I do understand that you are applying for an attorney, so we have 2 hearings set. Your first hearing is a probable cause conference scheduled for Friday, January 23rd at 9:00 a.m. with Judge Ward. You are allowed to appear remotely or in person. If you don't have access to Zoom, you have to appear in person. Do you understand that? Okay. The second hearing.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I don't mean to cut you off, ma'am. I'm not trying to be rude in any form. I think I misheard something. You said I have 2 hearings?
Yes, I'm getting ready to tell you the next hearing.
Oh.
Next hearing.
What's the first one?
The first one is a probable cause conference.
Oh,
that is Friday, January 23rd at 9:00. The next hearing is a preliminary exam that is scheduled Friday, January 30th, also at 9:00 a.m. with Judge Ward. So you have to appear in person on January 30th, and you will have to appear on January 23rd. If you don't know how to use Zoom or you can't use Zoom, you have to appear in person for both. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am, Your Honor.
Okay, good. All right, then, is there anything I've told you that you do not understand?
Yeah, the charge, I don't understand that, but I guess we'll deal with it.
Okay, well, I'm not asking you if you agree to it. You are presumed innocent, sir. So at this point, you just need to understand the charge, and then you will be able to talk to your attorney and further get some description if needed, okay?
Real courtroom cases with no filters and no fake drama. Make sure you subscribe. These are real people, real crimes, and real consequences, and every case tells a story worth watching.